What is going on, guys? It is Michael back with another action figure review, and today I am here with the Marvel 80 Years 2-pack Colossus and Juggernaut. Now, I just picked this up today, super excited. I had to make the review today because I really wanted to get these guys out. I've been waiting for a while to get these. I went to Walmart a couple weeks back and saw these guys sitting on the shelf and had to pass up on it sadly, but damn, I'm glad to have gotten it again. It looks nice. You can see good bit of accessories to come with each one of them. Oh man, I'm so excited to get this open. Today we're not going to be looking at both of them. We're actually going to be looking at Colossus. I'm going to leave him for another review. They're such big figures. I don't want to take too much time on this video, so we'll get this open. We'll look at Colossus. We'll see how he looks. And here we have Colossus out of the packaging, and I will have to say, right off the bat, just in case somebody notices, I did have to reshoot this. I don't know, something happened with the last files I tried to put in my editing software. The frame rate was awfully terrible, and I found out it was something with the video. So this is Colossus in all his glory. He looks pretty amazing, and like I already said, I'm not going to review Juggernaut until the next video, but I gotta say, I love this figure. I do have some problems with it. I do have some minor problems with it, but I do love this figure. Now, before we get into Colossus, let's look at the two accessories he comes with. He does come with, I don't know why they're not already on him, but comes with two fisted hands, and these are pretty well painted. I love this shiny metal paint that's on here. This is pretty much a theme throughout the entire thing, is how much I love this shiny metal paint. I mean, I love seeing these. It's all just, the sculpt on this thing is amazing. You can see the individual just rings of metal, and then these going all through the fingers. They look amazing. The same thing on this one. Comes with these, and these are the only accessories it comes with. You can clearly tell that the 2-pack, the more thought of and more put in effort figure was the Juggernaut, but it's still a great figure, this Colossus. As you can see here, now I don't know if this is the same Colossus that released a while back. I remember he had, not this head, he had some weird head that looked like he had a 5 o'clock shadow going on. But regardless, I still love this Colossus figure. I love this outfit. You know, this red and this yellow outfit, this Jim Lee style outfit right here. I love it. He'll definitely go on my shelf with my Jim Lee figures. God, the theme throughout this entire thing, like I already said, is this beautiful, beautiful metal paint right here that they have on it. I love this paint. I think they did a great job on this. Not only that, but the sculpting throughout the entire thing is just absolutely amazing. Look at his face. I love the hair. It's just this nice black. You can see this line coming to the top of it, but you can easily ignore it. But I love seeing the black around his eyes, the eyebrows, the nose, the mouth, that glistening metal paint throughout the entire thing. It's just awesome. You can see it in the arms, going all the way through. All these sculpted lines all the way through the intersection, his rib cage, his thighs. You can just see all this sculpt. You can clearly tell they put a lot of thought and care into how he looks as a figure. It's not just paint, but more sculpting going out this entire thing. I absolutely love it. The shoulder pads, I love it. They're this bendy rubber material we've seen before, but oh man, absolutely fantastic. I can't say enough good things about this figure. There are a couple problems. One, you can see a little bit of red coming through here. That's kind of a problem, mainly because it's right in the middle, right here as well. It's right in the middle. If it was off near the side, I wouldn't have an issue, but since it's right smack dab in the middle, I have a couple problems with it. And then his, this is just a picky thing. You can't even really tell from afar, but the X right here, the paint isn't quite aligned with the X mold on the belt. Other than that, this belt is so nice. This gold paint right here, all the way through. It's either gold or like this bronze paint. It's just amazing. It's kind of that glistening effect that the armor, the metal does as well. I think the whole entire outfit came out really nice. The wristbands came out nice, even though they're just this red material, this red plastic, but they move around. This Colossus butt, but the boots came out really good. I'm really glad to see that these are just attached kind of right here on the front to kind of hide the the other side of the double jointed knee. This side's still showing, but I'm glad this doesn't interfere with anything. Boots came out really nice. I really love the way this thing came out. I think it's awesome. The gripes obviously being the couple paint scuffs that happened on here. I don't know if I did that or if they just came out like that. But the paint scuffs right here and the misalignment right here. And also, I don't know if it's just me, but I'm having a hard time posing this guy. He stands well right now, but when I'm trying to get him into some action poses, it's kind of hard. I feel like it may just be me, but the joint around his foot is a little, it's not loose, it's actually kind of tight, and it gets me hard to kind of pivot and get him in poses I want to. And he's also, again, he's a little top heavy. I really wish the feet were a little bit heavier. See, this one kind of wobbles around, but I really wish the feet were a little heavier to kind of carry this heavier upper half. But you know, that's always been an issue with bigger characters. But I think the way Beast did is really good. He's got these nice big feet, that even some articulation right there, and then Juggernaut obviously having these massive boots, but these nice massive feet to carry him and hold him up. And you know, Colossus does a pretty good job of it, but it's not the best in the world. Again, this might just be me. You know, I review the figures I have, not the figures that come out. But you know. All right, let's go into articulation real quick. I don't know why I just did that tongue click thing. I kind of hate that. Articulation, there's actually some pretty good. He's got a ball joint here, but it's one of those newer ball joints where he can kind of shift back and forth. He can look all... Oh, sweet Jesus, mother of God. He looks up about that much. Be careful when you're having him look up, though, as I don't know if you can already tell, but a little bit of that yellow paint might be rubbing off on the back of his head. Just a little tiny bit. It looks worse on the camera than it does in real life, but a little bit of that paint's rubbing off. But he looks back that much. He looks down a good bit, like more than any reasonable person would probably look down, but left and right, all around. Arms go out about that much. Now you want to be careful with the arms in this guy because you don't want to mess these rubber ends up. Now they're durable, so they can get pushed out of the way when you're putting the arms up, but I don't know how or what it's going to do if it's left there for a long time. It looks like it comes up. It did come back down a little bit earlier, so they might be kind of like how Captain America's shoulder pads are. Let's see if I still have them over here. Yeah, Captain America's shoulder pads are made of this rubber material, so they're meant to kind of, you know, go on top and bend, but after a while, when you put them down, these will slowly go back in place. So I think that's kind of what these are. So that's pretty nice to have. Arms go all the way out like that. He's only got single jointed elbows, which, I mean, I'm not surprised the big figure like this. He's got a bicep swivel right here. He's got wrist move 360. They have a hinge on it, so that's always nice to have, probably so he can get some cool gripping moves with his hand. He's got an ab crunch. He crunches about that far down, that far back. Really good ab crunch. I really like seeing ab crunches that are this nice on bigger figures. He's got a waist swivel. Is that called a waist swivel? I'm pretty sure it's called a waist swivel. Obviously, I'm not too caught up with my terminology when it comes to these action figures, but it's like go out about that much. He's got an upper thigh swivel right here. Double jointed knees, like I said earlier, really nice to see. The Juggernaut does not have double jointed knees, so it's nice to see it on here. This knee joint compared to this one's really, it goes in and out. You can tell it's kind of a loose knee, and that kind of sucks. I'm not going to mess with that too much. I don't want it to get any loose. And then ankle pivot, and his foot, his joints are a little tough because it's down about that much. It goes up about that much, and that's all I'm pretty much going to try and get it up. I think it can go a little higher, but I really don't want to mess with this figure because I don't want to mess these figures up. I spent a good bit of money on these figures, so I don't want to try to mess them up too bad. I'm going to put him standing over here. Here he is standing next to the Juggernaut. I think they look really good in size comparison. They look really nice. Here he's kind of standing right in front of him. You can kind of see the size difference. So I'm going to put Juggernaut right here, Colossus right there, Beast right here. Really nice. They all look really nice together. Here's Gambit to come in right here a little bit. They all, again, look really nice, all nice together. I can't wait to have him on my shelf, my Jim Lee shelf with all my other X-Men. He's such an amazing figure. I used to have one of these a while ago, and I'd bring him out here, but he's so old and he's just so beaten up that, you know, I really don't want to, like, I don't want to drag him all the way out here just to show him on camera all beat up. Pretty sure he wouldn't enjoy that, but you know, again, overall, I really like this figure. I'm kind of glad I got this. I'm glad I got the 2-pack because they're just so amazing. They're just so amazing figures, and I feel like I'm always upset with myself whenever I see a 2-pack like this or I see figures like this and I pass up on it. Like, when I first saw this Beast, I had to get the Beast in the store. I just saw him and I immediately had to get it, and this is exactly what I did with this 2-pack. That was a Beast. He kind of fell over. That's exactly what I did with this 2-pack here. I saw it, and I left it alone the first time, and I was really upset that I left it alone because I really wanted it, and I'm glad to have it back. I just can't wait for the 3-pack to come out that has that's got Cyclops with his coat, Wolverine, and Jean Grey. I know I'm probably going to have to spend an arm and a leg to get that, but those are 3 essential figures to have on an X-Men shelf, and I can't wait to have them all standing together. It's going to look really nice. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Like I said, the Juggernaut will be coming next, which I've already filmed. That actually, I filmed the Cyclops. I'm sorry, I filmed the Colossus first, but then the file got messed up, so I'm having to refilm. But the Juggernaut one's already been filmed. That's why this pose might look familiar in the next video. But you know, I really do appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't appreciate the support enough. It's always amazing. Always great to see people actually enjoying watching some action figure reviews. Glad to see that it's not dead yet. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll see you on the next one.